Let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, that we may walk in his paths. The nation's Ninth of Av invites you to join us in the conversation of Christians and Jews walking together in fulfillment of God's covenant promises.
Shalom, shalom. So, Chaggi lives here in the middle of the mountains of Judea. I'm showing you around a bit because it's an incredible, beautiful place. And in order to come here, you have to drive through a territory, which is part of the Palestinian Authority. It's probably the only place in Israel. And that's on the side, the regular settlement, somewhere up there. Okay, we don't see it, so great, we'll show you later. And Chaggi and his wife Emunah Nissim, which means faith and miracles, they came to the side of this small community to build a farm. So this is so random and so crazy. Chaggi, how are you?
Very good.
What are you doing here? We're very well.
We are here almost 3 years, and we came here for to keep Admot Medina. What do you say?
National lands of Israel.
We have 7,000 dunam that we keep, and but actually we need to guard them from Palestinians who want to build here buildings or everything else. That way they can
control
it. And we are part of something big, the Yeshut. And today, in our days, this is the new settlements that will actually put not many people for a lot of land. And we believe it is also to work the land and to work hard, do aquaculture. And today it's not very many people. Everybody goes to the machshevim, the computers and good life. But we believe it's very important to the land.
What is the easiest way to keep as much land as possible, in your opinion?
Maybe it's not the thing. I think it's the best way.
Mm-hmm.
The best way, actually, with the agriculture can be a lot of things, but the way that today we do it, the more is with or sheep or cows that go to the gray and eat, and actually that way you can go to a lot, many places, and you're actually all the time outside, and you see everything that goes, and also you show really that this is your land, not only a skill for making picnic and go. You're here for staying.
Wow.
This is amazing. He's saying that he's basically, him and Emunah are taking possession of this land through being a shepherd. Is that what I'm hearing? And how many dunams was it?
7,000.
7,000 dunams, which I think is close to 1,500 acres or something, if I remember correctly.
Wow. So can you show us, like, how far do you go shepherding here? Do you see?
Yeah, it's whatever you see.
Everything? Whatever you can step on will be for you and for your descendants, for your seed forever. That's crazy. Wow.
So how did they start this? How did they start this farm?
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm curious, because you look so young. I don't know how old you are. You're crazy to do something like this.
Emunah was born in Hebron, third generation already, and I also was Hebron of my childhood, and I was doing something like this before the army, and after the army, wanted to continue it, and we
We
looked for a place that needs us. In the beginning, wanted to go to the Jordan Valley, and then they told us to come here because here there is a lot of buildings of Palestinians in the shetach,
in the
in
fields.
the field. And now, and after before 3 years, we came here with
Let's see. Oh, you see this small truck? I'll try to even zoom in because it's so small. Their house. Can you see this? This was their house.
Oh, that was their house?
As a family?
only for 3 months at the beginning.
3 months. Okay.
And after we bring the, because it's like a very ragish, like
Sensitive.
sensitive to the politics and all this. So we need to live in something with galgalim, like that can go.
Something mobile with wheels.
Okay.
That way we don't stay at the home. And everybody knows, but like you do this and I don't say anything. And we bring the truck. We lived 2 years in the truck, and then before the second child was born, so we got permission to make it bigger and more with the kitchen and everything.
You see why you need to have kids. And so you can live not in a truck, but in a real house.
So the government made it so that he could only live there if he had the house was a mobile.
In the beginning, yes.
So that's why you started living in the truck.
It's like somebody that tells you you lied me and I close my eyes. It's like that way you can. It's like it looks better. It's not like you build here like a big settlement and it only come with a truck. It's little.
Right.
I guess it's easier for the government to swallow the frog when it's a mobile home.
Yes.
At least in the beginning.
Well, what I'm impressed with is your Emunah agreed with you to do something like this. She was willing. You have one special young lady there.
Yes. Yes, true. I don't.
And how many children? You're raising your children there? How many?
Yes. 2. One is Yarden, as it's called after my friend from the unit that got killed in Gaza. And the Ivri, it's like
Hebrew.
Yes.
It's Hebrew, like Abraham said that everyone was on one side, one ever, a whole world, and Abraham was on the other side, on the other ever. And that's really what they're doing here. They're the only ones here.
But aren't you also, you have young men come out there, teenagers? Can you tell us what you're doing with the young men?
This type of thing that actually to take these boys that not in school, but sometimes most of the time they're very good boys. They just want to do ideal, and they come here, they do ideal and Eretz Israel and everything, and then they go to the army. They go to the good way, and the lot of them also build farm after the, and that's the way.
What is the average age?
Had from 12 until 20.
Wow. Amazing. 12 years old.
Can we go on a tour of the farm there?
For sure, for sure. This is our secret path through their house.
This is the home.
Wow,
And,
so that's. Can we see your home again there, Haggai? Tell us about
What?
how you built it, your home. I want people to see where you and Emunah started.
Okay, this is the truck. Okay. And after there was the truck, so we built also this, like this here. And also after the truck, there is like
Wow.
we open this, and this is like the kitchen, then the room, and also room for the children.
So you actually started, you and Emunah started living in this truck. When I first came here, when we first came up to meet you, you just had the truck there. You didn't have all the add-ons in the bedroom and all the nice things.
Yes.
So this has been a real project.
Yes, it's worth it.
Yes.
And this is the horses, you can see. And here we have the kitchen for where everybody is eating and sleeps. And this is the place of the sheep. And קצת מבולגן. This is the place to eat.
So this is where everybody eats, or you eat, or
Yes,
who
everybody also we eat with them at afternoon. And this is the little ships. Little ships. הנה, רק שלה.
אפשר לקחת אותם?
How many sheep do you have?
There is almost 700.
700. Wow.
Almost, I think it's 680 or something like this.
How many did you start with?
In the beginning 50, but after we bought more.
Wow. So you started with 50 and now you have 680.
No, but we bought. We don't not there, but the most are starting here. The lorry. Little chips. מי סבבה. לא.
You didn't buy 700.
The most are were born here. And
there?
This is outside. Over there is the Yeshuv.
The Negahot?
Big
The
community
settlement
of
is up there?
What?
Okay.
The settlement, yes. Where is Baruch and Shimrit.
Yes.
And
the best honey in Israel, the best honey.
It's the best honey in America too.
Is that so?
Yes, it is.
That's the land of milk and honey. They didn't intend that. They thought about date honey, but really that's honey.
And you have more questions?
So this is how do you get water and electricity? Did you have water and electricity when you first started?
No, water, yes, we bring for the sheep, but also now we don't have, just now we don't have water. But yes, after in the beginning we don't have electricity for like 3 months. After we bring electricity and water and everything.
I just want to add that when I came here, so I was complaining that I want to drink some coffee, and he said, "Oh, there's no water at all." He needed to wash his hands, so he washed his hand with the cold water from the fridge. So it's a good question about the water. It means it doesn't run all the time.
So what I see is they're truly pioneers. They have truly gone out, just like your forefathers. I mean, when did Abraham come into the land? Like 3,500 years ago? And
it's even more than that, because what he says that the sheep, he said, it's okay, we didn't have water, but the sheep have water. Now look at his house. You see this, the truck in the addition.
mhm.
Then look at the big house, the huge house for the sheep. This is one house. And there's another one behind. I'll just show you because it's unbelievable. They say that God watched Moses and King David. He saw how they're taking care of the animals. And he said, that kind of a shepherd I want for my people. Look at this huge house. So the sheep always have water. The sheep always have electricity. But they don't necessarily. And he said, that's okay, that's okay. Is that great? Look at this. See, they have a nice building and a nice dog trying to eat me. Amazing, amazing. Huh? Now he tells me that she bites. What is this there? Do you want to see part of the buildings that they're trying to avoid here?
Yes.
So look, this part, you see it's very nice. This is part of the Jewish community. You can see the red roof. There's a certain style of building you can see very easily. It's an addition of the hometown of Negohot.
Okay.
You can see it's very neat and the red roofs. And then next to it, you see this? This is a Palestinian village.
Mhm.
And then over here will be now the sheep. But over here, it's again the Jewish community. So it's really intertwined here. What he was talking about, that if he won't be here, automatically it will be part of what to become the Palestinian community and the Palestinian land.
So I want to know more about Haggai. How did he get this passion for the land? Why did you decide to come out here into the middle of no place with your young wife and in a truck and start living and start raising sheep? What is in your heart? What drives you to do this? I need to understand this.
I think we don't come to Israel after 2,000 years for not doing nothing. If we come, so we need to build the land. Like in the Holocaust, I think every Jew, you ask them if he wants to come to Israel and live not in a truck, he can also live in a tent, but he will do it. So it's like, we need to. It's like we get a present and we need to to keep it.
So God gave you the land, but you have to take hold of that present and work it.
Yes.
But, well, what about you? What about your family? What do your mom and dad feel? What does your family feel about this?
I said Emunah is already her grandparents. They were in the first of Hebron, and they also built Hebron, and also her parents. So it's like, and the other from the mother side, it's like they were in Hebron, Hebron at the beginning. So it's like نمشي continue.
And your family
my
is supportive?
family is no, yes, they come from my father was born in Israel, but my mother not, and but they come here and they're very into it, and they help when they can, and they like it, they believe it.
So your mom and dad come there and help? They've been out to the farm.
No, not every day. Okay, they live far, but
Yes.
they try when they can, to come for Shabbat. And my now my brothers are in the army, but before the army they come to work. And
So how long were you in the army?
me, I was 3 years.
3 years? So were you out? When were you in? Were you out in the Judea and Samaria when you were in the army?
I was at
Commander.
Commander? Okay.
Commander of
Unit.
in the God, it's like let's say the commando units of the Israeli army. שומעים?
מצוין.
זהו, in the Tzuk Eitan, so
Tzuk Eitan is the last operation,
Yes.
is Kathledge.
I was the commander of the group that we did together the Maslul, the
Training.
So in the Tzuk Eitan, my friend got killed, and this place is also for his memory.
ירדן?
Jordan.
Jordan.
Oh,
Amazing.
It is amazing. It is totally amazing. And what are your plans for the future? What are your dreams? What do you looking towards?
we want to build just now we want to build more for the sheep and bring more sheep, like keep more, and also to do a vineyard. And hopefully, if we finish here the work, we go to the next other hill.
So you want to do more? You want to do another farm?
Yeah, if we need, so we go to another place.
Wow. So but you've already planted a vineyard. I saw a vineyard in the background. Wasn't there a vineyard?
Yes, no, this is not my vineyard. Before we came here, there was somebody that did it already.
Okay.
And so in the end, in one hand, I believe that like it's your land, you need to stay here and keep it. In the other hand, I think we need to, there is a place that maybe here they don't need us anymore, and we need to go to another place more. Don't know. We see what the life is bringing.
Is Emunah ready to start another farm?
This just didn't to ask her.
What would she say?
She will say, not now.
Wow. Now, how did you meet? How did you and Emunah meet?
In Hebron, we were already in 16 years old, but like on and off, like not really friends. And in the army, my friend from the team knew her friend, and we got for Shabbat together and started again.
Wow. Now, how long ago was that?
2013 or 14. 6 years, 7 years.
6-7 years ago. Wow. So you've done did you know she would be, did you know at that time that you were going to do something like this? Did she have any idea that you were going to do something like this?
No, she didn't think so, but we talked in the beginning already and she was into it, so it's fine.
So you started out on this path
But
together.
the real thing that she pushed me, not...
Are you saying it was her idea?
No, it's my idea, but she got it to go on.
Wow. So she gives you strength to do what you need to do. She encourages you.
Yes.
Wow.
I want to tell you, it's just a shame that you're not here right now yet, but hopefully
Hopefully soon.
soon. Hopefully soon. How was it to be here in quarantine? מה היה פה בסגר?
We don't feel it so much. Everything continues. We're all the time in Seger.
In quarantine.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about masks up there on the mountain.
When we go out, so we see food, but we don't go out so much. It's fine.
So, now, how did you decide on this hill? How did you pick the place where you...
The government told us to come here, so we come here. It's not.
Okay, so
we in the beginning wanted to go to the valley, Jordan Valley, and then they told us that here they need us, so we just came here.
Well, it's an incredible what you're doing, Haggai. It's an incredible work, and we just really wish you all the best. We know God is with you. And
You're muzmanim.
Welcome.
You're welcome, and you can come.
So you're establishing the land. You're doing the work of your forefathers. You're actually living it out. And so many people are not willing to do that anymore. And I just want to let you know that you and Emunah have really inspired me and a lot of other people. Everybody we talk to about you guys just is totally blown away. And you give courage to a lot of us.
Thank you very much.
I hope
what
many
you are doing is very special and important, and gives a lot of courage to many people.
We appreciate you, and hopefully we're going to get back out to the land again soon and come visit.
Thank you very much.
Maybe I'll leave a couple of my boys there to work with you on the land.
אולי הוא ישאיר כאן כמה בנים שיעזרו
No
לך.
problem.
I have 5 sons, and I know a few of them will be more than happy to get out there and do some work on the land. So
There's plenty of place.
thank you, Haggai. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wow.
Wonderful time. Thank you, Batya.
Good.
Well, thank you, Haggai.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Good night.
Really,
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Batya.
Good night.
This has been wonderful.
Thank you for joining us today. To learn more about the nation's 9th of Av and how you can be part of the conversation, visit us at 9-av.com.